Hey folks, it's Dan from DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and I'm here inside the toy box of Disney Infinity 3.0, taking a peek at Time, the new villain from the Alice Through the Looking Glass film. A super cool figure and character added to Disney Infinity 3.0, and he's got some great movesets, some really cool animations, and I thought we'd kind of take a peek and show him off and see what's going on. So first, let's take a little 360 around. There he is. There he is from all different views and angles. One of the cool things is that it might be a little hard to make out, but he does have some clockwork neck stuff. He's got some really great pause animations, such as pulling out a stopwatch and whatnot. So let's take a quick peek at some of his moves. So we've got the block here. We've got his jump, and then his super jump. We've got his punch combo. He pulls out his time scepter there to kind of smack it around. And we got his ground pound, which of course he does with the scepter. His ranged attack, he tosses these stopwatches, these stop clock things. Not really sure if the stopwatches, when they attack enemies, we can kind of get a close up there, get a good look at them, if they freeze enemies or not, but we'll drop a few enemies in here and see what it does. His dodging here is kind of cool. He's got this really cool gear work animation where like the gears kind of launch him around, which is kind of awesome. And then he's got this force push kind of thing going on, which is also pretty cool. He's got some great pause combos. We can check one out here. Where he summons a bunch of robotic henchmen, which is kind of cool. Let's try that again. Very cool. Awesome character. I love that little ability. I'm not sure what they do to the bad guys, but we will soon find out. And then, of course, his ultimate move is the Chronosphere. So let's take a quick peek at his skill tree before we drop in some enemies. The health and defense, and really the only thing unique about this is where you can unlock his super jump, which is called Leap here. Go over to his special ability, and his special ability is called the Time Warp, and allows him to summon in a Chronosphere that creates a warp tunnel that sucks in all the enemies and causes a good deal of damage. This, of course, can be upgraded. And then you can unlock the Pendulum Swing, which allows you to bring in some huge pendulums at the end of a combo if you carefully time the press of the square button if you're on a PlayStation. And then otherwise, there's just a couple of upgrades here to some of the special move meters and whatnot. Head over to the melee skills, and this is where you can unlock some of his additional punch combos, such as working against the clock and a high time attack. You can also do things like double time attack, which adds additional attack to the combo, and pressed for time, and the clock strikes gives you a dodge counter attack. Over here to his range skills, we didn't really upgrade any of these, but we can. We got the time bomb, which allows you to throw a piece of his pendant and freezes enemies. So like I said earlier, there you go. You have to unlock it. Then you can reduce the charge time of the time bomb here by upgrading these. And you can increase the area of effect by buying these. Looking at his character overview, he is a super jumper, a marksman, and that's about all he's got going for him. So while the all these new skills are purchased, we can kind of take a quick peek at the charged ranged attack. There you can see that the little timepiece starts to charge up, and then when it's thrown, that would freeze an enemy. So that's pretty cool. And then see a little bit of his aerial combo there. Can't get enough of these little time guys. They're very cool. Okay, so let's drop in a few enemies, and then we'll use his super move and have some fun. Cool. So, got all these Rhino guards chasing after us here. And so let's try this combo. Of course we can't. Oh, so they're kind of like little suicide bombers, which is kind of cool. Just saw them all rush in there, which is kind of awesome. All right, so let's take a peek at his super move. This is very, very cool, so sit back and enjoy this. So the big old portal opens up and sucks in all the enemies, and it's one of those things where it kind of depletes whatever special move meter you have going on. So if you have a you know, multiple move meters, it will keep running until your special move meter has run out, which is kind of cool. So it keeps it running for a little while. Very cool. So there you go, folks. There is Time from the new film Alice Through the Looking Glass, a villain. And of course, he is also, you can use him now as a villain in the boss generator. Nice little added perk. So there you go. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Visit us at DisneyInfinityCodes.com.